This is 5 in 10 from Skywatch TV. I'm Derek Gilbert with 5 things you need to know for Wednesday, October 16th, 2024, along with Grace the rescue dog today. Item number 5 today, Israel. Hezbollah has been using the United Nations peacekeepers in southern Lebanon as human shields. Hezbollah has been ramping up military operations against Israeli soldiers in the south of Lebanon in recent days. Some 25 rocket and missile attacks aimed at Israeli targets, but the key point is that these attacks are being launched from very near positions held by the United Nations Interim Force in Lebanon, or UNIFIL. Now, the point of UNIFIL is that it's supposed to enforce United Nations Resolution 1701, passed almost 20 years ago, that mandates that armed groups like Hezbollah have to be north of the Litani River, away from the Israeli border. Clearly, this has not been enforced, and now Hezbollah is using UNIFIL positions, according to the IDF, as a tactical advantage. Hezbollah's positioning of weaponry, not just near UN positions, but near schools and other civilian buildings as well, shows that Hezbollah is like Hamas, using civilians and, in this case, United Nations peacekeeping troops as human shields. On October 6th, a series of rocket launches from just 80 feet away from a school, 650 feet away from a UN facility, resulted in fatalities among Israeli soldiers. During ground operations that followed, the IDF discovered large caches of weapons in compounds dangerously close to UNIFIL posts along the border between Lebanon and Israel. Despite calls from the IDF for UNIFIL to move away from Hezbollah, the United Nations has maintained its current deployments, and UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres is condemning IDF attacks on peacekeepers, saying that these could constitute war crimes. As you get an idea now as to why Israel has said UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres is persona non grata in Israel. Topic number 4, Kamala. Is there anything about Kamala Harris that's legitimate, that's real, that's genuine, that isn't fake? Report came out over the weekend by independent journalist Christopher Rufo showing that Vice President Harris apparently plagiarized large passages of her 2009 book, Smart on Crime. These were found to closely resemble or perfectly match wording from other sources. Now, at the time she wrote the book with a ghostwriter named Joan O.C. Hamilton, she was the district attorney in San Francisco. This was to help launch her career to a larger platform, becoming United States Senator and then Vice President of the United States and perhaps President if things go her way. Anyway, Rufo published these allegations crediting an investigation by Austrian plagiarism hunter Stefan Weber. Rufo, posting this on Monday, shared screenshots on X of 5 examples in which the wording of Harris's book closely resembles other sources, including Wikipedia. Lifting right out of Wikipedia. These passages showed that she may have lifted wording from an Associated Press article in 2008, a Wiki article from 2008, Bureau of Justice Assistance report from 2000, an Urban Institute report from 2004, and a John Jay College of Criminal Justice press release describing a 2007 award. In at least 2 of these instances, the source of the original wording is cited in footnotes, but quotation marks not used, so you don't know exactly what has been quoted. And the fact that the wording has been lifted word for word, that's not how you do a citation. A report compiled by Weber, published by Rufo, said there are numerous other issues detected with the book. Now, politicians have survived scandals like this in the past, notably her boss, Joe Biden, who plagiarized a paper during his first year of law school, and Biden had to drop out of the 1988 presidential campaign. He ran for president in 88, and he had to drop out when it was revealed that he had plagiarized a speech by a British politician. Now, less than 30 days away from the presidential election, it's not likely Kamala's going to drop out, but the scandal that, again, she is a fictional creation who's being put forward by the Democratic Party. That is the bottom line here. Topic number 3, the economy. Sad news, True Value Hardware has filed for bankruptcy. The 75-year-old hardware chain is declaring bankruptcy, selling its operations to a rival. Do It Best, the 4,500 True Value hardware stores, will remain open. They're not part of the filing. They're operated by independent franchisees. So it's just the main distribution center that is being sold off. True Value hit a cash flow problem after the housing market stalled and following the home remodeling boom during the pandemic. I mean, when we were all forced to stay home, we had to look at the house 24/7 and notice things that needed fixing or that we were just tired of looking at. But once that is passed, and again, with the stall in the housing market, and I would suggest too, the fact that younger generations often don't know which side of the hammer is the business end. Home Depot and Lowe's also facing a downturn. They've been in the slump since the pandemic, but Home Depot and Lowe's in a better financial situation than True Value. Just sad to see another iconic American brand like Kmart, Sears, Radio Shack going under. Topic number 2, living on borrowed money. On a similar note, the International Monetary Fund reports that global public debt is expected to reach $100 trillion this year. $100 trillion. This is according to the IMF's latest report on fiscal policy. Global public debt, this is debt issued by federal governments so that they can borrow money to pay for stuff, will hit 93% of global gross domestic product. Governments are borrowing almost as much money as we are generating through economic activity in the span of a year, and that's expected to hit 100% of global GDP by the year 2030. Now, note, this is just public debt that's being issued by governments, national governments. But a lot more money is being borrowed than that. I mean, the value of the global over-the-counter derivatives market at the end of 2023 is $667 trillion. $667 trillion US. Now, derivatives of financial contract, the value is derived from the performance of underlying market factors, interest rates, currency exchange rates, commodity credit, equity prices, things like that. And a lot of the money put up to buy financial derivatives is borrowed. People will put up a small portion of the money and then promise to pay the rest later. So you've got a $667 trillion house of cards on top of $100 trillion in public debt. Global gross domestic product this year is about $110 trillion. At some point, that house of cards is going to go up in flames or just collapse in on itself, which would likely lead to an electronic currency, central bank digital currencies, which many central banks are trying to launch in 2025, which is looking to be a very interesting year for a lot of reasons, not least of which the Essenes pointing to 2025 as the beginning of the final Jubilee. We shall see. Just remember, nothing takes our king by surprise. Coming up, a pro tip, just in case you plan to carry illegal drugs. Not that we recommend it, but don't do this if you're going to do that. Next on 5 and 10.
Well, friends, we want to make sure you know how you can get your copy of The Dragon's Prophecy, along with, if you should choose to get the companion DVD box set right now, when you order The Dragon's Prophecy, Israel, the Dark Resurrection, and the End of Days. And it's available right now in the Dragon's Prophecy Master Collection. In this stunning new book, Jonathan Cahn will open up, for the very first time ever, end times prophecy to reveal the long-hidden secret of the last days. The Dark Resurrection, the colors of the apocalypse, the day of the dragon, the secret on the mount, and much, much more. Also included in this incredible collection are Jonathan Cahn's all-time best-selling books, bound in beautiful hardback, The Oracle, the Jubilee Mysteries, that takes you on an epic journey through a mystery birthed in a Middle Eastern desert over 3,000 years ago that is right now determining the global events we're witnessing today. And The Paradigm, the ancient blueprint that holds the mystery of our times, that exposes the blueprint that can quite possibly foretell the outcomes of current events more accurately than any modern poll or expert, even including the outcomes of presidential elections. Sold separately, these 3 books hold a retail value of over $75 all by themselves. Yours now for your donation of only $39.99, which includes free shipping to all U.S. orders. But right now, you can upgrade your Dragon's Prophecy Master Collection to include the absolutely astonishing Dragon's Prophecy Uncensored 8-DVD album, featuring hours of additional totally uncensored raw materials and mysteries that are not included in the book. You'll not only hear additional end times revelations regarding what is yet to come upon the earth and how to be ready as the body of Christ, but you'll experience them with images, videos, and materials not found anywhere else. Jonathan discusses where America is in end times prophecy, what the next big prophetic event likely is, the arrival of the dragon, what Ezekiel 38 and 39 truly discloses, and much, much more. This 8-DVD set is exclusive and not available online anywhere, in any bookstore, or even on Amazon. This special upgrade includes all of the items from the Dragon's Prophecy Master Collection and the exclusive uncensored 8-DVD album, which altogether holds a retail value of $200. Yours now for your donation of only $79.99, which again includes free shipping to all U.S. orders. So don't delay. You can scan the QR code on your screen using the camera app on your phone for instant access to the Dragon's Prophecy Master Collection or the Master Collection with upgraded uncensored 8-DVD album. You can also visit us at skywatchtvstore.com or call 1-844-750-4985 and ask for the Dragon's Prophecy Master Collection or upgraded collection now.
Item number 1 today. Again, don't do this if you're going to do that. Grace the rescue dog saying just don't do this at all because it's stupid. Portland police reporting this, they discovered this when they conducted a traffic stop on a stolen vehicle. The Portland Police Bureau's East Precinct sharing this post on X showing several bags of drugs, which included fentanyl and crystal meth. So this is not really a laughing matter. A loaded revolver, stacks of cash, 2 scales, along with the bag in which the pouches of drugs were being carried. The bag labeled, "Definitely not a bag full of drugs." For some reason, police weren't fooled. Maybe next time, don't carry drugs at all, but if you are, perhaps putting them in something other than a bag labeled not a bag full of drugs. I don't know, outside my area of expertise. Skywatch TV's next virtual conference, the Defender Conference, The Resurrection War, goes live November 30th. More than 24 cutting-edge presentations. My presentation will be titled The Resurrection War because that's what our spiritual war is all about. Who is raised up at the last trump? You can find out more. I mean, we've got wonderful speakers like Judd Burton, Carl Gallups, Ryan Pitterson, Doug Van Dorn, Mike Spalding, Igal German, Carl Tykrib, Mondo Gonzalez, Mondo de la Vega. It's just a wonderful gathering of video presentations, and you get to decide the conference schedule. Choose what you want to watch, when you want to watch it, and there's a $10 early bird discount as well. If you sign up by November 15th, get it for just $85, 90 days access to all of these presentations. Sign up after November 15th, it's $95. Even if you sign up after November 30th, you'll still get 90 days access to all of the presentations, and you can find out more. Reserve yours today at defenderconference.com. That's defenderconference.com. This week on Skywatch TV, Hamas in Bible prophecy. Hamas is in the Bible, believe it or not. Rabbi Jonathan Cahn tells us where and the significance thereof. Part of his new book, The Dragon's Prophecy, and a special offer from Skywatch TV, including some otherwise unavailable video content, The Dragon's Prophecy Uncensored. Don't miss these programs with Jonathan Kahn. Right now, skywatchtv.com. You can watch it over the air. Our broadcast schedule is posted at skywatchtv.com/channels. Set-top box, Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire Stick. We're there as well. As long as you've got the Skywatch TV channel installed on your set-top box, you can watch it over the internet, youtube.com/@Skywatch Television, rumble.com/Skywatch TV, or get our free mobile app. Download that to your smartphone or tablet. All of our content then comes straight to you and bypasses the gatekeepers of big tech. We've got other features on that app as well. It's available for iOS, Android, and Amazon Kindle Fire devices, and we have links to those app stores at our website, skywatchtv.com. Follow 5 in 10 online, YouTube @5 in 10, X, formerly Twitter, @5_in_10. And thank you for watching as we keep watch with Grace the Rescue Dog. I'm Derek Gilbert. This is 5 in 10 from Skywatch TV.